Hi guys, you're joining me in session here at Aqua Paradiso. We're sitting at swim 10 and so we're the second day into the session. We've had quite a bit of rain, so we didn't get much recording done. I think I've landed 3 fish now, I've lost 4 fish. So I started the session off with fishing 2 pieces of fake maize on a spinner rig, presented over a bed of particles, so some crushed maize, hemp, a bit of tiger nuts, and then I incorporated some True Feed Pellets into all of that. And the action's been there, we've been doing well. Unfortunately, I have lost a few fish. Get the fish on, and what I've seemed to find now is the tip of the hook is bending over. So what I've done is I've changed over to a curved shank hook, size 4. I've put a small little 12 mil pop-up on the top of that, and we'll see what's going to happen now if it actually betters the results. Because I'm in a kind of a hook and hold situation at the moment. If you guys know Aqua, there's loads of trees out there. So as soon as I get that fish on, I just tighten the clutch, give as much tension as I possibly can, and walk backwards slightly just to get him to turn his head away from the trees at the back there. So let's hope for a couple more fish. So far the biggest fish we've landed is an 18-pound sumo, and the fish aren't spawning too much at the moment. They were spawning hectically just before we arrived, but they seem to have died down, so hopefully a couple of them will put their heads down and we'll get a couple of those bigger ones. So let's see how it goes. So we have fish number 3 for the session. Let's try and get this one landed. See, it's casting straight for the snags. Let's see if we can. So it's the second morning of the session, and I got woken up by this beautiful sumo, 15 pounds. Ooh. After losing 2 last night, this one's most welcome. Again, 2 pieces of fake maize over some crushed maize and some True Feed pellet, and yo, what a beautiful fish. Happy days. So I'm going to just talk you through my baiting approach for this session. I've got a mixture of particles here. I've got some hemp, I've got some buckwheat, some tiger nuts and some crushed maize. And then just before I drop, what I do is I take some of the True Feed feeding pellets and I just throw it in. It's a pellet that you don't need to pre-soak. It's got about an 18-hour breakdown period, loads of nutrients in it. So I just mix that through, and then yeah, when I drop a rig, I basically throw this entire bucket out. There's loads of fish in this dam. They come in schools, so this will clean up probably in an hour or 2, and then I just basically repeat this process. So I drop the line again, I put this amount of feed out again, and that's how we get the results that we do. So after changing tactics, changing the rig, putting that 12 mm pop up, managed to land the first fish. Beautiful common, 24 pounds on the dot. What a brilliant way to go in the last evening of the session. Happy days. So I'm going to just talk you through my rig mechanics of the rig I'm fishing. Aqua have brought out a couple of products that make your life so much easier. They've created booms in 5.5 inch lengths and 7.5 inch lengths. So I use the 5.5 inch lengths. All I do is I take it out the packet, I simply hook it onto the back of the hook, I slide the kicker over it, I then put the bait on, and that's my rig done. So really simple, quick to tie. All my rigs are exactly the same length, and yeah, a couple of minutes and I've got the perfect rig put together. So this is bite number 8. Ooh. And this is after changing to the curve shanks, and I've managed to get the fish away from the snags. So let's hope I can slip a net under it. It's out of the danger zone, so we should be okay. He's kiting to the reed, so I'm going to just keep the pressure on, and then yeah, and it looks pretty decent. I think it looks like one of those sumos. So let's hope we can get this one on the bank. Oh, no, it's a common. There we go. Fish in the net. So the tactics definitely have paid off. And yeah, another one on the bank. And so I thought it was over, and this rain is delaying our packing up, and I caught this beautiful mirror, this old warrior. Ooh, definitely original. Look at that, a little over 21 pounds, and I'm sure this will be the last fish for the session. But we never say never. Still a lot of rain about, and we still have a lot of gear to pack away. So let's see how it goes. Happy days.